Have you ever wondered why your energy rises with the spring and fades with the winter? Why some days you feel unstoppable and others deeply withdrawn without explanation? What if I told you, your body is not broken? It's simply following an ancient rhythm written into nature itself. Welcome to Eastern medicine and modern science, where ancient wisdom meets the frontiers of modern health. In today's video, we invite you on a powerful journey through one of the most profound principles of Eastern thought: the 5 phases, the rhythm of transformation. In the ancient wisdom of Eastern medicine, there is a concept so foundational, so beautifully cyclical, that it serves as a map, not only of the body, but of the world, of life, of change itself. This is the theory of the 5 phases, often called the 5 elements: wood, fire, earth, metal, and water. But don't be mistaken. These are not just literal elements. They are metaphors, energetic forces, dynamic movements. They represent the rhythm of transformation, the dance of nature, and the cycles within us. In Eastern philosophy, everything in the universe flows through these 5 phases, from the birth of a seed to the growth of a tree, from the beating of your heart to the seasons of the earth. These energies govern transformation, and understanding them doesn't just expand our view of health, it changes how we live. Wood is the energy of growth. It is spring, the morning, the stretch after a long sleep. It is vision, purpose, and direction. Just like trees push upward and outward, this phase reminds us of our potential to expand, to reach, to create new beginnings. In the body, it governs the liver and gallbladder, organs responsible for planning, decision-making, and detoxification, both physical and emotional. Fire follows wood. It is the energy of connection and joy. It's the summer, the midday sun, the warmth of laughter, the intimacy of touch. Fire governs the heart, the emperor of all organs in Chinese medicine. When fire is balanced, we feel love, enthusiasm, and healthy relationships. When disturbed, anxiety and restlessness take hold. Earth is the center. It is late summer, harvest time. It's the energy of nourishment, of giving and receiving, of balance. Earth teaches us to care, starting with ourselves. It governs the spleen and stomach, responsible for digestion, not just of food, but of thoughts, worries, emotions. In balance, we feel grounded. Out of balance, we feel stuck in overthinking, fatigue, or dependency. Metal brings refinement. It is autumn, the evening, the energy of letting go. Like trees shedding their leaves, metal teaches us the wisdom of release. It governs the lungs and large intestine, organs tied to both breath and elimination. In metal, we grieve what we lose, but we also make space for what's to come. We find value, meaning, and structure. Water is the most mysterious. It is winter, the night, the great silence. It represents storage, restoration, and potential. Water is the energy of fear, but also of deep wisdom. It governs the kidneys and bladder, linked to vitality, resilience, and reproduction. In balance, water gives us the strength to endure and the courage to begin again. These 5 phases are not static. They feed into each other, control one another, respond, and transform. Wood fuels fire. Fire creates earth, ash. Earth gives rise to metal. Metal enriches water. Water nourishes wood. And so the cycle flows, endlessly, beautifully. At the heart of the 5 phases lies a deeper principle: yin and yang. where the 5 phases describe movement and transformation. Yin and Yang describe balance and duality. Each phase carries both yin and yang aspects. Wood begins with the rising yang of spring, full of motion and direction. Fire is peak yang, radiant, expressive, outward. Earth stands at the center, harmonizing yin and yang, supporting, stabilizing. Metal transitions into yin, refined, inward, letting go. Water is deep yin, restorative, hidden, the source of potential. Together, yin and yang are the pulse behind the 5 phases. One cannot exist without the other. And when they fall out of harmony, so too does our health. Understanding the interplay between yin-yang and the 5 phases allows us to see that every emotion, every symptom, every healing moment has both an energy and a direction, a heat and a cold, an expansion and a retreat. But here's where ancient wisdom meets modern science. Today, more researchers are finding that these metaphors map onto real biological rhythms, circadian cycles, hormonal shifts, organ relationships, emotional patterns. The liver, active in early morning, prepares the body for movement. The heart, strongest at midday, supports activity. The kidneys, most active at dusk, prepare for rest. These are not just poetic traditions, they're patterns that modern chronobiology is beginning to affirm. In clinical practice, integrating the 5 phases with modern medicine offers something profound. A new way to see illness, not just as dysfunction, but as disharmony. A new way to treat, not just with drugs, but with timing, emotion, food, acupuncture, breath. The 5 phases are a reminder. Healing is not linear. It is seasonal, rhythmic, alive. You are not broken. You are simply in a phase. And just as spring follows winter, your transformation will come. So let us honor these phases, not just as theory, but as truth. In our health, in our relationships, in our journey through life. Because when we live in rhythm with nature, we begin to heal, not just our bodies, but our stories. Eastern medicine and modern science invites you to dive deeper into ancient knowledge, into modern understanding, into your own healing. If this exploration of the 5 phases has sparked something in you, don't stop here. In part 4, we'll go even deeper into how the 5 phases interact with emotions and how ancient Chinese medicine uses this wisdom to treat not just the body, but the heart and mind. You won't want to miss it. And if you haven't seen the beginning of this series yet, go back to part 1, where we uncover the foundations of Eastern medical philosophy. In part 2, we explore the dynamic forces of yin and yang, how duality shapes every system in nature and in you. Healing is not a single moment. It's a journey, layered, wise, and alive. Subscribe, stay curious, and walk with us on this path of understanding. This is Eastern medicine and modern science, where ancient truth meets modern healing.